So you say you enjoy e-bikes. So it's me versus e-bikes.
Yeah, this is my Keyu Stealth Bomber Frame. Put the crank on there. I got a kickstand somewhere for this thing. Looks like I'm gonna need that junk. Need to go find it and put it on here. I'm gonna take it in the house and work on it, so that ain't no biggie. I can deal with that later. Yeah, so I got this. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I'm gonna take the parts off of this. What I need to put over. No. What I'm gonna take off this bike for this? Oh no, I know I got a twist throttle that I could put on this because I think this throttle's messed up. I don't know, we'll find out later. Yeah, but I got a twist throttle I might could put on there. Let me see. Yeah, I think I might put a twist throttle on there. I mean, Surround twist throttle on there. This one, I'm gonna take stuff off to put on my rave bike. That's why I got this out. Gonna part it out for the rave bike. We're gonna put the Rad Runner or build on the back burner. I definitely need some tires for this bike though. I think I got another tire like this one in the front I could just put on the back. Also, plan on putting this shock back here. You think that's big enough? I think it'll work. We're about to find out. Get my chair. I'm always finding a different location to be working on my bikes. This is my wife's spot right here. Yeah, somehow I lost the audio. I was messing around with that camera and got the audio off. But yeah, this Keyu frame, it sits mighty low with this shock that's on here. But actually, if you look at the swing arm, I think it needs a short shock like this. But I actually wanted to sit up higher because I ordered a motorcycle seat for this frame. And the normal motorcycle seat that you buy, like off of Amazon and stuff like that, actually won't fit this frame. Keyu make their own motorcycle seat for this frame. And I actually had to find it on Alibaba. They had it on AliExpress, but it was like way too much money. It cost more than the frame did. But I found it on Alibaba. For some reason, the tariffs went down. I guess after Congress did the thing with Donald Trump, the tariffs went down. So I was watching this seat, and then when I noticed that the taxes was a lot cheaper, I went ahead and ordered it. So I should be getting it soon. So that's why I'm working on this bike now, is because I actually was able to find a motorcycle seat for it cheaper than it was costing. I was saving it in the cart And two, I was like, one of these days, these tariff prices gonna go down. So I actually changed this shock. This shock is way too big, but it actually, you're gonna see here, it's gonna have the bike sitting way up too high, but that's because the shock brace in the back actually have different settings. Like you can adjust the height on the shock setting. And so I didn't do that at this time. But when I put the shock on here, you're going to see that it's going to have this bike jacked way up in the air. And even after I brought the shock down, actually I might insert a picture of showing what it looks like after I adjust the shock. Yeah, so you see how the bike actually look like the forks are standing straight up, and that's because I got this 280 millimeter rear shock on here. I think I need to go around like a 250 or 260 millimeter shock, which would probably lower it down where I want, because once I put the motorcycle seat on there, that's going to make it sit a little higher and everything. But yeah, this is this frame, I got all the parts off of another Eahora bike on this frame, and this is from the Luna with the dual motors and stuff. I bought this from a guy off of Facebook Marketplace, which this is the second bike I got from him. I got the JSON bike from him too, also off of Facebook Marketplace. And you know, me and him developed like a cool relationship. Like if he got a bike or something and he want to sell it, I told him, look, you could always hit me up first to see if I'm interested in it. That way you ain't got to go through the whole trouble of listing it and everything like that. And you know, he's been pretty cool with reasonable price. You know, he ain't trying to overprice it and sell it to me and stuff. This bike, actually, I got it for a steal, because I think the reason why he ended up selling it, he had an issue and he thought it was a controller issue. But what I come to find out, I believe what happened was he probably, when he changed the tires, he pinched the motor needles in the little motor wire connection. The needles could get bent a little bit, and I think he bent one, and so when he tried to reconnect it, wouldn't push in all the way, so he was having trouble and stuff. And he contacted Eahora, and they sent him like a new controller and everything and stuff like that. And he was complaining about the control arm, the crank arm on that bike also, because the crank arm on that bike. And I heard another person on YouTube complain, like when you turn or lean in on that bike, the pedals actually scrape the ground. But I told him all he had to do is change the crank arm to like 127 millimeter crank, and that problem could have been solved. But anyways, so come to find out, I pretty much got a brand new bike from him. I paid him $400 for this bike. I think initially this bike cost him like $1,000. And the only thing that was really wrong with this bike was he had bent one of the little needles on the motor wire. And he had got another controller sent out to him from Eahora, so he gave me that too. So I actually got another dual motor controller also with this purchase. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you know how to, work on your e-bike and do this stuff, you can get incredible deals on Facebook Marketplace if you know what you're looking for and you know how to repair or learn how to repair these bikes. And you don't have to go out here and buy, brand new bike for $2,000 and stuff. You wait till somebody else get tired or they or they flat a tire or something and they don't know how to fix it, so they end up selling it to you for like 1/3 the price. So, I'm not going to sit around and wait for these companies like to send me out bikes and all this stuff like that. When I end up getting half the bikes that I want or I like, for 1/3 the price anyway. So, yeah, so I'm going to enjoy enjoy myself doing my little repairs and stuff. You know, this the type of stuff I live for now. I just, you know, spend my time, taking my time working on my e-bikes. So, but this one is going to be decked out in blue. I had made a custom blue seat, motorcycle seat for this, with the other motorcycle seat, but then after I did it and everything, I realized it wouldn't fit this frame. So I probably end up selling that seat, or I don't know, I might save it for a future project. But I do have to switch these tires out. That's how I know he had to take that back wheel off before, because it's got Michelin tires on this bike. So that's how I know he probably ended up pinching those pins in that motor wire connection, which caused his problems and stuff. So it's not going to be a problem for me. And this bike was like a pretty brand new bike. I mean, I got everything: keys, motor, charger, everything. He sold me everything, and that was for $400. And like I said, and that's all because he didn't realize he had pinched the pin on the motor wire. But yeah, so this is me going through my little process. This is why I don't record me working on e-bikes that much, guys, because I'm slow, you know. I'm not in no hurry to do nothing, you know. I'm not on no time schedule for nobody, so I'm usually this slow working on my e-bikes. And yeah, this is why the old man don't usually do these videos, but I thought I'd do a little video to show. And initially I had recorded it, but I didn't like the video. But I had most of my bikes out on display because, let me see, this is 3 bikes. I probably got 5 more bikes. I mean, y'all seen the parts bike that I just did the video of, and then we got the Eahora bike, then we got the EKX T1, and then we got the JSON bike, and then we got the red DIY bike, and I believe I have one more. And then we got the Emoco C91, the Rad Runner there. I mean the Rad Rover. No, it's the Rad Runner. I'm sorry, I'm right. Rad Runner, and I think I got one more. I'm not sure. I think I got one more. I know I got the frame from this Luna bike. I'm going to actually rebuild that, because I actually got an extra motor that I could put, motor and front wheel that I could put on that one. Oh yeah, the Rave bike. That's the one I was missing, the Rave. I mean, I named all those bikes, and actually, some of those bikes I'm giving to my kids. It's just I got little things I need to do to those bikes, and I don't want to turn them over to them with problems. You know, like brakes need to be bled. I think another one, you know, stuff like that. Mostly the brakes. I don't really care for bleeding brakes and stuff like that, but that's what I have to do. And putting lights on the bike and stuff like that. And after I do that, I'm just going to tell them to come pick the bikes up, and whenever we decide to do a family ride, they're going to have to find a way to get the bike to where we're going to go riding at. I mean, we got some good trails and stuff in Maryland that a couple of them I know is one in Riverdale that I want to go ride, hopefully with my brother too, my younger brother, because he got 2 bikes. And he complained about stuff. I keep telling him he can get stuff off of Facebook Marketplace to upgrade his bikes and stuff. And he was like, I ain't got time to be working on it. I was like, you can bring the bike to me and I will work on the bike. It's all content to me. I'll just make a video of me working on your bike. It's all content. It's going to be content. So I don't have no problem. I said, as long as you get everything you need that you're going to put on and upgrade your bike with, you can drop it off to me and I'll upgrade it. And then you come back and pick it up whenever I'm done. Yeah, I got, because I'm retired. I got time on my hand and I'm not rushing to do anything, And I did this video. I'm doing a voiceover because I lost the sound. But I did this video and, man, my body hurt so bad. I was laid up for like a day and a half just from moving these bikes around and stuff because this bike is really heavy. Yeah, I was pretty sore. But, I mean, that's my life now, so just got to deal with the pain, sore and stuff. Yeah, because I love doing this stuff, working on bikes. Yeah, so this bike, usually when you do your shocks, you got those little spacers and stuff like that. I don't think I had the right spacers for this shock. I ended up ordering another one. I hope I don't have that problem with that one. But once I adjusted, y'all saw the picture that I injected it. I put in here. I still think it's just slightly, just a little bit too high. Otherwise, I would just not worry about getting another shock. I would just look at that one. Oh, and the bike behind me is my Moco C91 that I customized. If this is your first time seeing that bike, I do have videos of me upgrading that bike. You can go back and look at some of my older videos if you want to check that out. And the Rad Runner, I think I actually also have videos of me doing some work on that one too. So, you can check that out if you're interested and see like what upgrades and stuff I did on that bike. I do have a video that I got. I think I'm gonna do the next video will be me going over the Moco C91 bike. But this one, yeah, you see how high I got this thing jacked up in the air? And right now, I just left it like that because I was like, I'm gonna work on it anyway, so I'm not going through all that trouble to take it apart or anything. I'll wait till I get it in the house, in my office in the house, and I can work on it. And because I end up moving that shock adjustment up some. It still didn't move it up high, high as I would like. And as you can see, that shock don't have no rebound or nothing in it. It's like really stiff. Yep, so I'm just gonna take it in the house like that and work on it. So when y'all see this again, I'm gonna actually have the battery and all the wire connections hooked up, the controller in it, and the brakes hooked up. Yeah, so this is gonna be the next one I work on, but I'm not gonna video me doing all those things to it. It's gonna be magic. You just gonna come back and it's gonna be done. Yeah, guys, cause yeah, look how long this video is, and all I accomplished was putting a shock on this bike. So imagine how long it took me to do all that other stuff I just made. Yeah, it's an all-day affair. But, I'm not trying to open up no bike shop or nothing right now. I just wouldn't be able to keep up with the work and stuff. I spend my time usually just working on my own stuff, or maybe my kids or my brother. I find time to work on this stuff. Because if I'm not working on my bikes, trying to repair them and stuff like that, I'm usually working on my comic books. I do my own independent comic book, and I do right now. I have like 2 completed books. I have a 3rd book that I'm almost completed. And if you go over to Nor Comic Creations, my other YouTube channel, you'll see where I'm working on a 4th book. So if you get a chance, go over there and subscribe to that channel too. I did finally put the crank on this. I just was pushing it on. I did finally screw it down on there and stuff. Yep. As you can see, I got the blue. The blue is the theme on this bike. I did put some Pro Taper blue grips on here, and I did put the Surround throttle on here also. Yep, and I put the headlight on it. I mean, you guys saw the picture, hopefully. And the picture was after I put the battery and everything in there. Yep, I don't know what I did to knock this sound off, but I'm getting old and forgetful, guys. So, alright, well, let me see. I had to get myself together here, because bummed out, man, because I really wanted to get this shock on here. I was going to do a whole bunch of stuff. But when that shock didn't fit, man, I was like, you know what? I'm going to have to do this later, because this really threw me off my little game here, man. That shock was way off. It's probably too late for me to send it back to Amazon, because I've been sitting on this shock for a couple of months. So, alright, I just got to save it for the next project, man. Next project. But anyways, I'm going to have to call this video because, look at me. I'm moving on to the next. I'm like, man, I'm going to work on this bike, man. Less problems. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys.
Ready. Fight.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tap the notify bell to be notified for any future releases from Raging Gill vs. E-Bikes.